So how you doing, Julie?
Yeah, I'm doing fine. Yeah, doing fine. It's quite quiet here at the moment. The gallery's been quite quiet, so I've been catching up with loads of other stuff that I need to do. Getting ready for Kakubri for the Arts and Crafts Trail. So
What's the date of that again?
that's the 28th of July to the 1st of August. It's that last weekend, the bank holiday weekend, in the first bank holiday weekend of our bank holiday, the Scottish bank holiday, the proper bank holiday, not this other bank holiday malarkey.
Cool. Yeah. So have you got an exhibition at the...
I'm taking my... It's quite sweet, actually. We take the caravan down and we set the caravan. They're just so easygoing at the... Colin and Pauline are just so lovely. And we just rock up with our caravan and then we just pitch up in the harbour by the car park there. And we just put the awning up, and that's a mobile Cloud9. So it's just really cool. And then
you're doing it festival style, pretty much.
Oh, definitely. Yeah. Come on, that's the only way to do it. Yeah. And it's really cool this year because we're just across the way from the maquettes, the miniature kelpies. They're on the other side of the green from us. We're sort of on one side of the tourist information building and they're on the other. So cool. Oh, is that somebody else?
No, it's I think it's my daughter text messaging me. Apologies. Oh. She's got a couple of interviews that she's going to be heading off for shortly, so she's in panic mode at the moment.
How old is she?
She is 21.
Right. Oh gosh. So she just finished uni?
No, she's going into her last year, well, her third year in uni. She took a year out. Okay,
so she's looking for something to do in the holidays.
Well, she's got a job that she's had for probably nearly a year now, but during the summer holidays, the students don't get any grants or anything, so she's looking for something to kind of make up the extra time. Plus, all her mates are away, so she's getting really bored. So she's looking for a second job to kind of fill in the summer holidays, which is like forever at university, like half a year.
But honestly, when you've been in education, you appreciate how much that's needed. Just there's a thing that I saw the other day where it says teachers are solar powered, and they need the summer to recharge the batteries, and it's totally true. You get to like the end of July, sort of the end of June, and you're just knackered. You're beyond being knackered. So
you're not convincing me that I shouldn't be envious of.
Oh no, it's great.
I'm sorry, but
one of my friends has just gone off to New York, and we're going, oh, that's lovely, but I'm going to get my own back because I'm going to go on holiday in September when they're all back at school. It'll be on Facebook.
Brilliant. Oh well, I'm just going to decline that a second. Sorry, I'll get that in a minute. It's my other offspring who's now trying to contact me. Honestly, they don't contact me for ages.
They all want to talk to you.
I'll catch them later. Yeah, Caroline was on her way. I don't know what's happened to her, and so was Yvonne. So. You're the only one that's turned up, so thank you. Otherwise, I would have been on my own.
It's the first time that I've managed to actually sit down and open. I was actually early to work this morning. I got my husband Grant is working away in air this week, so he's getting up really early. He's getting up at sort of 5 o'clock, and men can't get up quietly, so. So I'm woken up at 5 o'clock, and then again at 5:10 when the dog wants out, and then again when he comes in to have a wash. So basically I'm up from about 5 o'clock at the moment. So I was in work early this morning. This put me opening up the computer and thinking, yes, the Hangouts, I can do this. So
would you find it easier to join in if I made it later or a different time or in the evening or what? No, I'm trying to find out if it's
because once I get home, I try and sort of turn off from stuff a wee bit. So, like it's just a case of, I mean, if somebody comes in now into the gallery, then I'm going to have to say bye.
Yeah.
So it's just, a lot of the time it's just me remembering or just looking. It's just so happened that when I opened up Facebook, there was being business, and I thought, yeah, I'll do that. So I just,
oh, thank you.
I've meant to a lot of times, but by the time I've meant to do it, it's already come and gone, and I'm like, oh, that looks like fun. Go on. So.
No, well, seeing as you're the one that's here, what have you been up to in the month of June?
What have I done? Well, I'm still sort of doing business-wise. I've got the exhibition, The Very Fabric, running here at the gallery, which was it was my sort of positive kick people up the backside about Dumfries exhibition, putting it nicely. It was I just get so fed up with people putting Dumfries down, and I don't think they realise just how they're exacerbating the situation when they're constantly putting it down. You know, if they're saying Dumfries is rubbish, then people aren't going to come to Dumfries, so Dumfries will be more rubbish. You know, it's sort of it's a downward spiral, you know, and it was that, I called it the Ratner effect, you know, sort of when Gerald Ratner was sort of said about how rubbish his shops were. Nobody, yes, you're right, they are rubbish. You sell rubbish jewellery, and, you know, his business crashed. And I think the same thing is true of Dumfries as well. You know, it's if we keep on telling people how awful Dumfries is and what it needs, and negative all the time, then yeah, it's going to make it worse. So the exhibition was my way of saying, come on, Dumfries is actually a very lovely town, and we've got lovely buildings in it, and there's some really positive things. The social side of Dumfries, you know, sort of the friendliness of Dumfries is a real big plus. And yeah, we've got a lot of empty shops, but so have a lot of other towns of, you know, similar size.
It's not unique, that problem, is it?
No, definitely not. You know, that's worldwide, not just countrywide. You know, it's just how it is. And people, it annoys me when people keep wanting to turn the clock back and say, you know, what we should have more butchers and bakers and candlestick makers on the high street. People don't shop the same anymore, and there's a lot of internet shopping. And
yeah, and you're right, you probably need a different type of business being attracted to the town centre.
Yeah, totally. And we've got to sort of now think of that, what people do want, you know, and stop trying to pedestrianise it again and things like that. I don't know why people think, well, they look back and say, oh, well, it worked in 1960 something, so it's got to work now. You know, no, it doesn't. Things don't. People's shopping habits have changed. So that's like a great big meander around why what the exhibition was about. It was just to try and make people look at Dumfries more positively and whatnot. So that's it.
I've got a couple of comments coming up on Being Business saying, hi, Julie.
Hello.
I'm not actually, I'm wondering if that is Yvonne or Caroline, because they've signed in as Being Business. I'm not actually seeing who it is. It's one or the other, I think.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yvonne or Caroline. So, hi.
Does that mean she's on her way?
I don't know. I don't know, but hey, this whole thing was kind of set up for the likes of you and I, just to kind of every so often get a catch up. So it was never anything formal, really. Although I did want to mention that Caroline's exhibition with, let me get this right, there's Ella Noble. I think that's Caroline, because she's put it's me trouble. That sounds like Caroline. So there's Ella Noble, Gina Lillycrop, Ruthie Redding, and Caroline Townsend Sawley. The four of them are in the middle of an exhibition at the Harbour Gallery called, and wonderfully called, The House of Galloway. I just love that. I love that name. Sorry, my oh, we've got Ruthie Redding. Hi, Ruthie. Hello. We just mentioned you. Yeah, House of Galloway. It sounds quite posh, doesn't it?
It does sound posh, doesn't it? Yeah, yes. Far too posh for Caroline. Hi, Caroline.
Love you.
Yeah.
Well, she did always say that she wasn't her target market, so no, I need to. I was going to try and go over the weekend to go and see them, but I had no car.
Oh.
We've got it's Carol. Yeah, Caroline's typing as well as Ruthie.
All right. That'll be some bad comment about me being horrible about it.
Yeah, I have no car. My son has now bought my car, and my husband got called into work, so I have no car. I could have gone over on the motorbike, but being only a little 125, Kukubi seems an awful long way on a little 125. So I'm sorry, Caroline. I ditched you. I'm really sorry.
Well,
not the same without a nice, comfy car. That kind of.
I was out and about on Monday, gathering inspiration pictures and whatnot, but because of my back, I get tired really easily, and I'd done far too much walking, and I got a call from a message from Caroline in the afternoon saying, "Come and see me if you're out around Kirkcudbright." But by then I'd already crashed, and I was at home, and I was watching Star Trek. So I'm sorry, Caroline.
Star Trek fan, so she'll probably forgive you for that. Yeah. Star Trek.
It would have been nice to have seen it though. But when does it finish? Have you got details there of when the House of Galloway finishes?
I'll just ask her because I think she's watching on Facebook. Caroline, if you're there, what date does your exhibition finish? And hopefully she'll type up the answer on Facebook. I've got a feeling it'll be the weekend. So I'm not sure if they're going to try and get the 2 weekends in or not. I'm just waiting on a wee answer popping up there. She hasn't texted yet. It's on its way, I think, because she's just answered the previous comment. Anyway,
I've just got a bing bong, so I'm going to have to disappear off for a minute. So you're on your own. I'll be back.
No worries. I will let Julie know that Caroline has just texted that she is finishing on Saturday. So if you have a chance, turn up on Saturday. Oh, that's great in the background. Sorry.
Sorry, you have to listen to me.
We have a fourth person. While Julie's nipping off because she's just had a customer pop into the shop. I'm loving this format where people are just nipping in and out. I love this. Couple of things. So I've talked about the House of Galloway exhibition. Going live right about now is our business showcase for Dolly Daydream's vintage clothing and accessories. Now, Yvonne and I went out to visit Dolly about 2-3 weeks ago, and she's based in Newton Stewart. She's a little bit off the beaten track. So as you come in, where the bridge is on Newton Stewart, as you're coming in, you have to take a right-hand turn as if you're going out towards Pemberton. And just as you turn around off the bridge, she's just a couple of doors up on the opposite side of the road. So she's not on the main part of the high street, she's just up a little bit. And she's got an amazing collection. She goes up to plus sizes. I think we saw 20s and 22s up there. Because she doesn't do just original vintage clothing, she also does reproductions. Really?
Sweet coming back. Sorry about my noisy dog.
That's okay.
He joined in. There's no show without punch, is there?
I was actually quite enjoying the fact that people are coming in and out, and Caroline's commenting. It's quite nice.
I'll have to get hang on, let's see if I can get the page up as well at the same time. Come on off.
Yeah, I should do that. Yeah, I was just telling people about Dolly Pemberton, because she has a vintage clothing store out at Newton Stewart. Do you know? Have you been out that way, Julie? Do you know of?
Um, I've not seen it. No. My family live out that way. In fact, my sister-in-law is opening a new shop in Newton Stewart on Saturday.
Oh, what does she do?
It's called an Alternative Route, and it's eco-friendly, sort of vegan, vegetarian clothing, food, you name it, she'll get it all there. So she's just got a Facebook page up, Alternative Route. So it's they open on Saturday. She's only going to be open, let me get this right, Friday, Saturday, Sundays, because she's got another job and she's doing it part-time. But it looks good. So you'll be able to sort of you'll be able to buy things like I'm wearing.
Ta-da!
Ta-da! So, yeah.
Well, you should say to her to get in touch, and we could maybe do a business showcase with her sometime.
Oh, yeah. She'd come across really, really well. Her name's Tabitha, and she's just lovely. So, you know, but I'm biased because she's my sister-in-law.
Well, I was just saying, Dolly, we filmed her for the business showcase 2 or 3 weeks ago, and it's just going live now. So release it on YouTube, literally as we're talking. I found a scheduling option in YouTube, which I didn't know. I just came across it. So it's going live now, and she's got an amazing collection. We're saying she goes up to size, in some dresses will go up to size 22. She's got a full range from like 6 to 22, because
whereabouts is she? Whereabouts in Newton Stewart?
I was saying, as you come in the first turning for Newton Stewart, and there's the little bridge.
Yeah.
If you take the right turnings, if going up to Pemberton, is it Pemberton? No, not Pemberton. That's Dolly's second name, not Pemberton. What's the Penningham?
Oh yeah, of course, Minigap.
Penningham. She's literally, as you turn right, a couple of doors up on the right hand side. So a little bit off the beaten track, because we were saying you need to get like a little board or something to get people to come up, because it's a cutest little shop. So she does original vintage and reproduction vintage, and she's got a few little curios, and loads and loads of little gems in there, and handbags and stuff. It's gorgeous. So that's going live. And the other thing that I wanted to mention before I forget is, for those of you who don't know, I do business coaching, and tail end of last year, beginning of this year, I got my certification with eMyth. So what I'm doing is pulling.
That was a wee fanfare for you then. Did you hear that? Yes. I got my certificate and do that.
So what I'm doing, probably in conjunction with the Chamber of Commerce, is pulling together some workshops for people to work on their business, particularly geared to the likes of us who are solopreneurs, who tend to just have small businesses working on our own. So we want to look at things like how your vision for your business fits in, and then we can start looking at the branding concept, and even simple things like time management and self-organization. So we are going to announce that fairly soon with some dates and stuff, but it's going to be part of the Be in Business membership offering access to some of these workshops. So that was a little announcement that I had. I think that was all the announcements I had. Dolly Pemberton's vintage clothing, the workshops, and Caroline.
What a fabulous name she's got. Isn't that just a fabulous name?
Great.
And it's just great.
Her mum knew what she was going to love.
Definitely.
Just
fab. Yeah, I love that.
So I don't know. So you've got an exhibition ongoing.
Yeah, which is pretty unusual for me actually, because usually I just sort of paint a picture and then put it up on the wall. But I've actually thought about this, which is really unusual for me to think about anything in any great detail. But yeah, so that's going on until the end of the month, and then I sort of ship what's left over, because some of it's already sold. So what's left will come out to Kakubri with me, so people will be able to see what I'm doing. It's this kind of thing. Let me just grab one. I've got it handy. I don't know if you can see that.
Oh, what material is that?
It's actually an old woolly jumper.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So I've felted the jumpers, and then I've needle felted on top of it, and machine stitched it and put it round. These take it off. Excuse me, I'm going to undress my vase. It's just a vase underneath here. But everything's come from charity shops, which was another part of my my being nice to Dumfries thing, was that everybody's always knocking charity shops, and I think they've got a real value socially and economically as well. So it was just to sort of say the lovely things you can make from charity shops. And I think Caroline's, the House of Galloway, the exhibition, that sort of goes along the same sort of reuse, and you know, the same lines anyway. The lovely dress that she's made with
that is
stunning. Yeah, so it's along the same kind of lines. So that's what I'm going to take with me, hopefully, to Kakubri. Those are new ones that haven't been on display, so that's
okay.
Yeah, I'm just building.
I love upcycling. I mean, I hate the idea of landfill, and I hate the idea of just throwing things away. But I know I can't use everything myself. But here's Caroline. Here she is. Can't grab a pew.
I couldn't get on.
You couldn't get
on. So I was typing away. You were like 2 minutes behind.
Yeah, well, that's what happens with the live.
Yes, it's me.
Oh, my screen's gone into shock.
See you later. We have things to talk about.
What?
We have things to talk about, Mrs.
Oh, do we?
Yes.
I'm very high on that. That a bit.
I don't know how I lower it.
There's a bit.
Woo!
There we go.
You're too low.
Sorry.
No, I mean, you're too low.
On too low. Oh, see?
Not loud. Low.
No, low. Do you remember that advert with the guy with the comb over in the photograph tape? That's what you look like.
I'm going for that. I'm
Get
scared.
your
I'm
face
down there. Look, I can see.
I know, but you're there as well.
Oh, it's all crumbs. That's really scary for people. Morning. Good morning.
Okay.
I need a coffee. I've left mine at home. I rushed here.
Oh, right.
Boots on.
So were you trying to get on Hangouts?
Aye.
Right.
And then I was typing away, but obviously it takes me a while to come up. I'm thinking, no, it's me. It's me.
Sorry, you must have been on Being Business.
Aye.
I don't know what's with Hangouts at all.
How's wee Murphy this morning?
It's all right. Well, he was just joining in earlier on.
I left the house and thinking, boots on, quick. I came back and thinking, I'm quick and get there. Is he all right, darling?
It's on his back now in his bed. So
yeah,
he's the dog. Everybody that we're talking about. This isn't just sort of some random person that I've got sleeping at the gallery or anything.
Oh yeah, little male.
Oh, aye, under his quilt.
No trousers.
Brilliant.
I said that out loud. Oops.
Oops, it's out there now.
It's out there now. Oh, wow.
It's live.
So how's the exhibition been going?
It's been brilliant. We had lots of people. It's been really good. Lots of people. But a lot of really good comments because it just looks so different the way we set it out.
Yeah.
Because we've got wee areas with Gina's there with the bed. She actually brought half a bed.
Yeah, I saw that. It's amazing.
And she's dressed it all, and it's just gorgeous. I think they were saying as well, the Harbour Cottage Gallery, because it's been a gallery for so long, it hasn't had curtains in for many, many years, and now it's got curtains in for a wee while, just till Saturday, until Gina takes them home again, because they're actually from her home. She's put them out. But no, I mean, setting it out like that's made it so different, and the wee table area downstairs.
Yeah, I love the concept. For anyone that doesn't know what the concept is, the four of them have got their products together as if they were doing a full room.
Trying to make it look like
a chair and a table and the bed or the curtains. So you can actually envisage yourself in a room dressed with all your items.
All the things. I mean, Ella's ceramics, her tea sets there on the table, and it's just so exquisite. It's beautiful. And then Ruth's pictures, everything complements each other. It's really lovely, it is. And it's nice because we all get on, and they're lovely people. So when you're selling things, or when people are asking about things, you can genuinely say how fab they are. And just, yes, these are wonderful. Because I would have them all in my home if I could.
Yeah. Oh, that's
Bing
bong's gone. I'll be back in a sec.
Bing bong,
okay.
Off we go.
Bing bong.
Bing bong makes me laugh. That it's fab. And also, Julie's Gallery is one of the nicest places, and I can say this because she's gone now, and she won't be embarrassed. But it is one of the, it's one of the most beautiful places in the world to visit because it's so friendly.
It
and
is.
The things are beautiful, and it's relaxed and it's comfortable. You don't feel like you're walking into a gallery. You feel like you're walking into a friend's home. Really, it's lovely. It's just got this beautiful feel.
Well, anyone that hasn't been, have a look at one of the previous showcases because Julie's on there. And we had a little tour around, and it was great.
Yeah, it's
really
lovely.
nice.
It's the best place to go because also if you ever go, you always get offered coffee. And if you're a wee bit with the older milk or whatever problems, she always has different kinds of milk. So.
She does actually.
Because my mum, the wee darling, she's dairy free, so she has to have certain milk. And she always has it. So I'm always thinking, yeah, it's got Julie's.
Yeah.
It is. Oh, and she always has cake as well.
Did you? See, now you're setting her up because if someone goes in and they don't get cake or something, they're going to go,
oh, no, you don't just get it from walking in. You've got to, you know what I mean? But I'll tell you what she does do, man, she always does have cake for her. And she does a lot of workshops. And they vary from various different things, but they're fab because they're so informative, but informal. So you learn an awful lot, but yet it's in such a nice setting that you don't feel like you're being taught at. It's a discussion, and it's like gentle learning. It's lovely. So it's nice. It's fun. Lots of laughs.
You've done a workshop there, haven't you?
No, I'm to be doing a scarf one at some point. We're trying to organise a date.
So just need a date then.
Just need a date. Scarves.
I have yet to see your process. You know, the wet weave. I haven't seen you do that yet.
You'll have to come.
Yeah.
There's a lot of rubbing and a lot of throwing involved.
Okay.
It's quite violent, actually. To say you get something so delicate at the end, it's quite violent.
Are you going to be at the Kikubi Arts and Craft Trail in
any
capacity?
We are. We're at Venue 40. Been there a few years now. It's actually changed a lot this year. It used to be the Galloway Creators were there as a whole. The Galloway Creators actually started doing different things now, so everyone tends to have gone off doing different things. So there's a few of us there. But we're not actually Galloway Creators anymore. There's a few of us there in our own capacity.
Yeah.
And then there's a few other people joining us. Phil McMenamin is going to be there.
Oh,
amazing
Phil.
Work.
We love
He's going to be there. Ruth is going to be there with her work.
Lovely.
Who else is going to be there? I'm there. You can't get rid of me. Grace is going to be there with her glass work.
Right.
Grace's beautiful glass. And I feel really awful now because mine's gone blank. Oh, how bad manners is that? But anyway, bad manners or not.
You can't help it if you can't remember.
It's early. First day off. Whoa. I left my coffee, in fact, I left my lemon juice to come here, my hot lemon.
You had hot lemon?
Yeah, to rush. So, but no, it's just the fact that Venue 40, we have music on. Good music. Oh, of course, Gina's there. Gina Lawson, that's in the exhibition with me and Ruthie. She's at Venue 40 as well with her work because Gina's actually singing on the Saturday. She's in a group called Electric Velvet, and they are brilliant. And Gina has the most amazing voice, which we heard the other week.
We did, yes.
Again. And then we've got Chopperhead on Saturday evening, and they are one fabby group.
They are pretty good, yeah.
I should have had the T-shirt and haven't got it on. I have a Chopperhead T-shirt. I'm a groupie. 4 guys, fantastic musicians, look a bit scary because they're a wee bit old, a wee bit hairy, but they know how to rock, don't they?
Well, you say they're a bit scary. I mean, I was describing them to Tom, and I said, "Well, think of the 2 hairy bikers with instruments, and they're not scary."
No, I suppose not. It's just when Mick pulls his face. So they're there. Naomi, Dotty Designs, whose house Venue 40 is in. It's on St Mary Street. Beautiful big house, beautiful garden. She has huge marquees. She has home cooked food. She has cakes, teas and coffees and things. This year we're also having, she's having Solworth Breweries there. So it's not on tap, it's going to be in bottles, but you can have a license so you can actually buy a bottle of beer.
Is it going to be Alan there, or?
No, I think she's just buying them in. But she's got the bottles there, so you can come along, you can sit, have a wee bottle, have some cake, have a pie and peas, have whatever, and watch some music. And also, on top of that, then you can go and look at some art as well. Brilliant. Honestly, for us, it's brilliant because it's just all going on in one place.
Yeah.
Because if you're doing the arts trail, the people that do it know you don't get a chance to go out and look at anything else. Very rarely get a chance because you're so busy doing what you're doing, and it's a shame. So in a way, for us, we're really lucky that we've got such a fantastic we're part of such a brilliant venue.
Cover each other.
So we can cover each other, go and have a look, but also come back and we're like, you know what I mean? And it's like, yay. You know, we sit and have something to eat, have a wee drink, have a wee dance.
So you and Julie's going to be in there.
Julie, the wee darling.
No, I meant at the Arts Trail. She was just.
She's
going to be at the Arts Trail.
She's there, but she's in her caravan.
Yeah,
it's well cool. Now I'd love to do that. That is just so cool, and that is so cool. That should be hanging out and you know what I mean. But hopefully, when she gets finished on the Saturday, she might be able to. I know she finds it hard to leave because obviously all her things are there. She can't really. She's an awful lot of work there. She can't just leave it. But hopefully, she can try and get over a wee bit for a wee drink and a wee watch of Chopperhead.
Is when Chopperhead actually plays?
Saturday.
Okay, right.
They're fab.
They are quite good. We're very, very well worth a watch. I think we're gonna have to wrap it up.
Oh, crumbs! Yeah, it's late. Sorry.
That's all right.
I bumped in. Like,
it's fine.
I thought you'd actually be finished. I thought I'll just come in and you'll all be going, everyone's gone now. I said, okay.
Well, we probably would have if you hadn't have.
Yeah, sorry.
Up, so don't worry. Don't worry.
Right.
Well, listen, we'll be back again next month, first Wednesday of the month. Mm-hmm. I've got a couple of showcases. One I couldn't do a video for. We could only get her on the phone, and it's Jane from Amethyst Therapies. She does hypnotherapy and relaxation techniques. So I'll be talking to Jane from next month. Mm-hmm. I don't know who's going to be visiting live. Hopefully somebody like Julie will pop in again.
Yeah.
I've noticed a lot of people find it really difficult to get onto Hangouts. I
don't know why it just wouldn't let me. So I thought, I'll try. So I got the email through, so I tried the Hangouts. It wouldn't let me. It got so far, then I didn't know what to press after that. Said join, and then it like just sat there, and I thought, oh, right. Oh, that's when I went onto Facebook.
Right.
Just started typing away.
Which was cool. I like that. So yeah, maybe the Facebook thing will work a little bit better for others. At least you can comment easily.
Yeah, it's just easy peasy like squeeze.
I will be releasing some more info about some of the business workshops if you are at all interested. So we're thinking of doing things like the psychology of pricing, planning out your social media to avoid overwhelm, which is a really long title. I haven't figured out how to shorten that title yet. Things like your branding, which is, please do not confuse that with marketing. It's a completely different thing. It is. Having a look at pretty much things like time management, self-organization, overwhelm in your business when you're trying to just do absolutely everything and your head's bursting. So we're going to be looking at all these things. We'll put them up a bit at a time, let you know when the dates are, and depending on what the workshop is, being business members can either come free or you get a big discount, one or the other, depending on how big the workshops are. So we'll let you know as and when they come along. Sorry Yvonne couldn't make it this morning. She will be over later on, but she was tied up this morning, so she should be back next month, and we will see you soon.
Bye.